Okay, joining me this morning is Alex Fogg, Coastal Resource Manager with Okaloosa County. Alex, how are you, man?
Hey Jared, doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So I thought I'd have you come on to talk about lionfish, and you don't mind if we talk a little bit about lionfish, do you?
No, it's not the first time we've talked about it, and I feel like I've been talking about it every minute this week.
Yeah, I can imagine. And for those of you who don't know what Alex means right now by saying he's been talking about it all week, right now we're in the midst of Lionfish Week. And Alex, before we kind of get started with the tournament that we're going to talk about, let's talk about Restaurant Week that's been going on all week and is coming to the end of it. So can you explain a
Yeah.
little bit about Restaurant Week and what it entails?
Yeah, so Restaurant Week is an initiative that Destin Fort Walton Beach started a couple years ago when we brought the Emerald Coast Open to the destination. And what Restaurant Week is, or Lionfish Restaurant Week is we showcase lionfish as a food fish. We partner with different restaurants in the Destin Fort Walton Beach area and we provide them with lionfish fillets and allow them to prepare lionfish in a bunch of different ways. And each of the restaurants is a little bit different, so it's a nice variety. I've been fortunate enough to make it to all the Restaurant Week nights so far this week. The first one was at Crab Trap over in Destin. Moved to Marina Cafe last night. We were then at Dewey Destin's. Tonight we'll be at La Paz. Tomorrow Harbor Docks, and then over to AJ's on Saturday. So a lot of restaurants involved. They all do a great job. This is our third year going, and it's a tasty fish if you haven't had a chance to try it.
And have you gotten any feedback on how it's gone so far? And maybe it was someone's first time trying it. Any feedback on what they thought?
No, I haven't really asked anyone directly when I've been at the restaurants, but we've been sitting next to tables and actually heard them talking about the lionfish and them describing it, saying it's a light, flaky fish, exactly how I say, how I say it tastes like. So it's cool to kind of hear it organically as a good fish. I mean,
Also,
this Restaurant Week wouldn't be possible without the Emerald Coast Open and the pre-tournament and all the divers that are going on out there, even during the winter months with this starting back in February, harvesting lionfish and donating the event to be able to have Restaurant Week.
yeah, let's move into the pre-tournament and tournament of what's going to happen this weekend. So you've got the pre-tournament's been going on since when?
So the pre-tournament started back February 1st, and what that allows divers to do is to go out whenever they want, whenever the weather is good and maybe not too cold, to harvest lionfish. They then bring those lionfish in and donate them to the event. We process them at Dewey Destin's with Florida Fish and Wildlife helping with that. Those fillets are then used to provide to restaurants for Restaurant Week. The pre-tournament actually ends tomorrow, so it's been running since February 1st, ends tomorrow, and we have a little bit over 2,000 fish that have been turned in so far. All of those fish that have been turned in, then the divers actually are eligible for raffle prizes. So there are prizes associated with the pre-tournament, but the big money is this weekend during the main tournament. We have the captain's meeting tomorrow night, and divers are allowed to start harvesting lionfish on Friday and Saturday. And then they have to come and check their fish in on Sunday, where we count them and determine who got the most lionfish, who got the biggest lionfish, and who got the smallest lionfish. There's prizes for all different categories and big cash prizes as well. It's $10,000 for most lionfish, 5,000 for the biggest, and 5,000 for the smallest. We pay all the way out to sixth place. There's lots of opportunities for folks to be able to win a bunch of money.
And do offhand, kind of how many people are participating in the tournament this year?
I think right now we have 135 or 140 registered. I suspect over the next 24, 48 hours before the captain's meeting, we're going to have a number of other folks register. The weather looks very much doable for folks who are participating anywhere from Panama City to Pensacola. But the majority of the boats are definitely leaving out of Destin. We have some pretty high numbers of lionfish out of here.
And for those who aren't exactly participating in the tournament, there's also something for them, which is the Lionfish Festival and Awareness Day. Can you describe a little bit about what people can expect to just be able to come out and enjoy and learn about this?
Yep. So Lionfish Removal and Awareness Day is an initiative that is really led by Florida Fish and Wildlife and their lionfish program. That began 6 years ago. And what that allows folks to do is come and learn about lionfish, learn about marine conservation. There'll be a bunch of booths, a bunch of vendors down at AJ's and Harbor Walk Village in Destin on Saturday and Sunday. Plenty of things for folks to do, plenty of opportunities for people to sample lionfish and learn about some of the other programs we have going on around here. really hope that some folks can get out. It's going to be great weather. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, and like you said, this has been going on, and this is not the first time. What's it mean for you to be able to do this each year, to kind of not only bring people in and introduce them to what's going on, but to actually get them involved in the removal of these lionfish?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So when I first started getting involved with these lionfish tournaments back in 2014, those lionfish were going toward research. They weren't really going to the restaurants. There weren't a lot of people participating. No one really knew about lionfish. But today, we have thousands of folks coming to the destination to sample lionfish, to learn about lionfish, to harvest lionfish. So it really is cool to see how this developed over the years and how it's become kind of a staple to the destination here in Destin, Walton Beach.
All right, guys, so this weekend, Lionfish Tournament, the festival, you can still get involved with the restaurant week, and you can find out more information of where they're going to be at, ending those. Where can they find more information on that, Alex?
So if you want more information about the tournament and the festival, you can go to emeraldcoastopen.com. If you want to learn more about lionfish and some of the other coastal-related projects we have going on, you can go to destinfwb.com. We also have a Facebook page, Emerald Coast Open. And right now we have a contest for anybody who can guess the number of lionfish that are going to be harvested during this weekend event will win $1,000. So the closest without going over will win $1,000. You don't have to register. You just have to give us your guess, and we'll give you a call if you win.
There you go, guys. Get involved. Get $1,000. Alex, thanks so much for coming on and talking lionfish with me, and hope that this weekend turns out to be a great success, and can't wait to see what the numbers come out to be.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Jared.